Good afternoon and good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and Coffee Stream episode 521. I hope everybody had a good Easter weekend and is having a good day. And I hope that, if you visited family, everything was good and nice and there wasn't any screaming and fighting, and hope all the food was good. It was a good day for me and the kids yesterday. Well, me and the youngest. Um, poor oldest one got a stomach bug over the weekend, just like a 24-hour thing. But the youngest and I went over to my uncle's and we hung out with. He got to hang out with his little cousin, and I got to see my dad and my uncle and his wife, and that was cool. So it was a nice day, nice chilled out day. So I hope everyone else had a similarly pleasant weekend. Hello, W.R. Costin. Welcome to the show. And of course, because it is Easter Monday, you can hear the kids. That's the little guy, the youngest, in the background playing Minecraft. So today we're going to do another blindness and media episode. Uh-oh. I just heard an exclamation from Pink Hollow. What's wrong?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I didn't realize you started the stream yet.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Not looking forward to whatever's coming. Anyway, we are going to do another blindness and media episode today. And as promised, I have located another shadow episode in which the blind man is the villain today, not the victim. And it is from the episodes of The Shadow where the Shadow was all British and stuff. It was kind of weird. Not my favorite iteration of The Shadow, but still good. And we will be looking at the blind guy in this episode. So let's get the screen shared over here. I actually have the video the YouTube thing pulled up here. Oops, there we go. Now let's unshare the tab audio so we don't have an echo, because that's never fun. Okay, where are we here? All right, so we've got 100% volume. Let's full screen this. Yeah, we'll full screen that.
Today's drama, Blind Man.
And it played before I wanted it to. So let's quickly put it back. Let's quickly put this back. Okay. So we are going to look here at this episode called Blind Man's Folly, as we will soon discover. Here we go.
Strange and mysterious secret. The hypnotic power to cloud men's minds so they cannot see him. Cranston's friend and companion, the lovely Margot Lane, is the only person who knows to whom the voice of the invisible shadow belongs.
Oh, you listened to the late night horror where Blind Man's Folly was aired last night.
Folly.
Cool. Yeah, this is that episode.
It is early evening. A heavy fog has settled over the city, and along a deserted harborfront street, two strange figures feel their way through the impenetrable mist. One of them, a huge hulk of a man, walks cautiously, holding onto the arm of his companion. The other, tall, gaunt, with eyes that shine white in the darkness, is positive of every step, although he is blind.
And of course, it says his eyes shine white in the darkness. So we've got the stereotype of the milky eyes, the white milky eyes. We've got that stereotype of the bright white eyes. And so, and again, as I said, this is British Shadow, and it's still good, but it's definitely not my favorite.
Let go my arm, Gus.
But Adam, I can't see a thing in this fog.
Let go my arm.
All right. But if I were you, I wouldn't count too much on that stick you're carrying. What if you slip and fall?
See, that's the I like that little writing of the sighted guy, not understanding the cane. It's and what it does. I like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty smart.
Won't slip and I won't fall.
You can't be sure, boss. There could be something on the ground you couldn't see, and I couldn't either on account of this fog. And I'm not blind.
Keep quiet.
Huh? All right. I'll keep quiet. It's no use.
And this guy, you can tell the blind guy is definitely the leader. He's definitely more, oh, Ninja, you're not invited to the show. Stop it. Now, he's definitely more assertive. He's definitely, I think you can tell that he is quite a surly fellow from the way that he's talking. So we've got, we're kind of establishing the dynamic between these two characters. Ninja, dude, seriously. Okay.
Just talking. You don't like me anymore.
You'll do for what I have in mind, Gus.
When we were in jail, you were my friend. You let me hold on to you. You were my friend. What did I do now?
You reminded me of the past. Remember not to do it again.
Damn. Okay. Blind guy is not a nice guy. And this is the you'll see this a lot in older media, where you'll see either the blind guy is like last week's blind man. He's a little bit like he wants to be more independent, but he's still very, very unique, very innocent kind of guy. Or you'll get this guy, this type of blind person, like absolutely just rotten to the core, just mean, just there's no in between that I've seen in the older type of media.
I didn't mean anything. I was only thinking.
With what?
All right. Laugh at him. But I'm not such a fool as you think I am.
You'd starve to death without me.
Perhaps I wouldn't.
Damn.
Would you like to try?
Huh? Perhaps I will someday. You'll see.
Why, you stupid.
Buddy, can you stop with the spider noise, please? No more spider noises, okay?
Clown. When I was arrested 3 years ago, you ran right down to police headquarters and gave yourself up.
I didn't want you to go to jail alone, boss.
Oh, is that it? You needed me to do your thinking for you, even in jail.
Damn. Okay, so this guy, he seems to be his Adam, the blind man, his sidekick seems to be kind of a slow-moving, kind of slow-witted guy. He's very concerned about his boss. Seems to feel that he needs to help his boss. Adam, very much of the opinion that he doesn't need help, that he, in fact, is helping the other man by, quote, doing his thinking for him. Spider noise. So The youngest is playing Minecraft, and he has started trying to make the same weird, like, hissing noise that the Minecraft spiders make. So that weird noise that you heard him making was that spider noise. Yeah.
I don't need anybody to do any thinking for me. I got a mind of my own.
That's enough talk, Gus. I like you best when you keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, all right. But just you wait and see what happens when you don't have me someday.
Foreshadowing.
Wait a minute. Stop.
Huh? What's the matter, boss?
Be quiet. A cat just walked in front of us.
Okay, no. No, I'm sorry. As a totally blind person who's been totally blind since they were 6 months old, and who knows several other totally blind people who were born from totally blind, while you are out walking on a dark street, well, dark doesn't matter, while you're walking on a street talking to somebody with buildings all around you near a harbor front, so the ocean's going to be making background noise, there is no way that you are going to know that a cat has walked in front of you unless you step on it. I'm sorry, not possible. Yeah, it's kind of funny, Duck Dog. He does the spider noise. It's kind of hilarious. Yesterday, he had 2 spiders locked up in a cage together. It was really kind of amusing. It was very funny. He had like trapped 2 spiders in a cage together. I heard that. That's fine. Good for you.
About 15 feet.
The cat? I didn't see anything.
Well, it's there. I can hear it breathing.
You hear the cat breathing. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not even if it was purring would you hear the cat breathing on a street. Like, unless the cat had one of those crazy purrs. Like, I've met a few cats with purrs that sound like motorcycles, and then I'd believe it. But then the writer would have said, I hear it purring, right? No, he said, I hear it breathing. That's not possible.
Now it's walking against the side of that building. It's turning around. It's getting ready to jump. Give me your knife.
Huh?
How do you know all of that? Hey, Maddie. Maddie. Yeah, old time radio is great. Yeah, okay, so he knows the cat is going along the side of the building. He knows the cat's turning around. He knows it's getting ready to jump, and now he's asked Gus for his knife.
You've got a knife.
Give me yours. If I lose that cat, I'll kill you.
All right. All right. Here.
Just jumped up on a windowsill.
Hey. Where are you going to throw my knife?
I hate cats.
What? Oh, you killed it.
So, okay, not only did the blind guy know exactly where the cat was by listening for it in an open public space made of concrete where sound doesn't travel very far, he also managed to throw a knife and kill the cat. Okay, yeah, no. Not, no. No. Not, no. That's just not a thing.
You shouldn't have done it.
Get the knife.
You shouldn't have done it. That cat never hurt you. It's a dumb animal.
And so are you.
You've got to be kind to dumb animals. What did you kill it for?
Target practice. Someday that's exactly what I'll do to the shadow.
I see. And that's our opening scene. The blind man is very upset with the shadow.
Yes?
Hello, Adam.
The shadow.
Time hasn't dimmed your memory, I see.
How did
Logan.
you find out where I lived?
How does the shadow find out anything, Adam?
You're pleased with yourself, aren't you?
I don't like this shadow's voice. I really don't. I have to say. That was a Matt Murdock moment. It really was. It's like, I know where the cat is. I'm going to throw the knife. Ha! I'm like, okay, no.
Shadow, what do you want?
I've come to give you a warning, Adam. Stay away from crime.
Thank you, Shadow.
I sent you to prison once. I'll do it again.
Your own Shadow. You'll never do anything again.
Don't put me to the test. You'll lose, Adam.
You tore 3 years out of my life. I'd have been running this town.
Crooks and gang leaders just run themselves into the ground.
Yeah. What about George Benson?
There's a niche waiting for him with bars on it.
But he's not in it yet. He's wearing my shoes, running my men.
Don't be envious, Adam. You've paid your debt to society.
I don't like this shadow, but I do have to say that the blind guy is a good actor. You can tell that the more I listen to some of the radio shows, you can tell that some of the actors had to be coached through their lines, and they still, during the actual live broadcast, you can tell that they have to quickly read their line really quick. Like, you can tell the actors that are delivering the lines naturally, and the actors that are like, shit, what do I have to say? Where's my cue card? You know what I mean? And this guy is on point. I really do like the back and forth between him and the shadow. Hey, Sightless. Oh, the Chicago has a station still, huh? That's cool.
Benson's account is still unpaid. You're free now, Adam. Try to stay that way.
Yes, I'm free. But there's still one debt I've got to pay.
Is there? What's that?
You, Shadow.
Put that knife down.
You afraid of it? My invisible friend?
Put it down, Adam. It won't do you any good.
We'll see about that. You're going to die.
Hey, boss.
Look!
Hey. Oh, why are you going to throw that knife at me? I haven't done anything.
You fool. You brainless hunk of flesh.
Oh, look. A VPN number. Go away. Frickin' VPN numbers, man. They've really started. Has anyone else started getting those? Those stupid VPN numbers that just randomly call you from nowhere. It's really annoying.
Huh? Oh, what was that? Hey, Adam, somebody closed the door.
There, somebody close the door, you fool. Come on.
Huh? Where are we going, boss?
We're gonna chase the shadow.
Discovery.
We're gonna chase the shadow, because that always works. Oh my god. Why do people why? I should just do just for fun, I should just do a stream where we listen to just a bunch of shadow episodes and we just point out all of the cliches, because there are so many shadow cliches, like shadow's opponent falls from great height and dies. Or Shadow's opponent is also a master of hypnotism. Or let's see. What else is another one? Margot is used as bait. It's just there's so many just Shadow cliches. Shadow and Commissioner Weston have an argument. Lamont and Commissioner Weston have an argument. Oh man.
Look, Adam, aren't you going to tell me who we're supposed to be following?
No.
Gosh, here, let
No,
me
I'm
hold
not.
onto your arm. We're pals again.
I'm letting you hold onto my arm only because I don't want to use my cane.
If I were to lose
Wait. And that's a mistake. Okay, that's a mistake. That's the other, it's supposed to be the other way around, right? A blind person is supposed to hold on to the sighted guy's arm, not the other way around.
Temper because you think I'm a fool, I could leave you right here. But I won't, Adam.
Quiet, you idiot. You want him to hear you?
Who?
The man I want is no more than 30 feet in front of us. He knows my voice and he knows yours.
There isn't anybody in front of us.
I can hear his footsteps.
But, boss, that's what you've been saying from the time we left the house. Even when we were walking down the steps, there was nobody there.
No one you could see.
I've got good eyes, Adam, but I can't see anybody in this fog. And I got good ears, too. If you can hear someone walking, so can I.
Be quiet. He's going into a house. Listen.
I don't hear a thing.
He hasn't opened a door. That means the door was already open. Hurry.
The
All
door
right.
was already open. Oh my god. This guy, this is like evil Daredevil. That's what this guy is. Sirius XM 148 Radio Classics. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. Is Sirius XM worth it? Because I don't even, is it like, because I've heard it's fairly expensive. I know that when Pinkalo got the van, it came with like a 3-month Sirius thing, but I think it's expired. Well, I know it's expired by now.
I mustn't lose him. 30 feet. No more. A house for the marble floor in the lobby.
You know that,
Oh
too?
my
Stop asking
god.
me stupid questions.
I'm only trying to work something out, boss. That's all.
Keep your eyes open. Let me know the minute we come to a house for the marble floor in the lobby.
Yes, boss.
No more than 30 feet. Remember that.
Yes, boss.
It should be about here. Are we standing in front of an open door?
Yes. Yes. That floor. It's just like you said.
Is there someone in the lobby?
I don't see anybody.
Is the lift door open?
No, boss.
And he's gone upstairs. You wait here, Gus.
Don't you want me to go with you, Adam?
I said you wait here.
All right.
Mean blind man. Very mean.
Turn up, mister?
Excuse me, my friend. You just took Mr. John Brewster up, didn't you?
Brewster? Oh, I'm afraid you're wrong, sir.
I know you did. I saw him come into this house and walk toward this elevator.
Oh, him. Oh, his name isn't Brewster.
Please don't tell me his name isn't Brewster, my man. I've known him for years.
Oh, then he's having you on, sir. The chap I just took up was Lamont Cranston, and he's up in Miss Margot Lane's flat right now. You want to go up and see?
No, thank you. Lamont Cranston, eh?
Dumbass doorman.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hey, did I hear right? That chap said he saw Lamont Cranston come into this house. How could he? He's blind.
A stupid doorman. Okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, okay, so we've established that this blind guy is very, very mean to his guide. And he's also very, very smart. He apparently also is the evil version of Daredevil. There are a lot of things that he has done in this 7 or 10 minutes that you'd have to suspend your disbelief if you knew any blind people. Yeah, it may seem like we have superpowers because we're able, like, I can walk by a bus shelter, for example, and know it's a bus shelter. And it's not because I'm Daredevil, it's because bus shelters have a very distinctive sound. And when you're using a cane, or even when you're walking by them and your shoes echo on the cement, there's not many structures that resemble a bus shelter. And so it's very easy to tell that one is that you're walking by a bus shelter versus, say, a retaining wall. Buddy, what did Daddy say about yelling? So for this guy to be able to track a cat in an open street, no. To track the shadow's footsteps, maybe. That might be doable if there's nobody else but him walking. When you add Gus's footsteps in, that will muddy the, like, you might still be able to hear the footsteps ahead of you, but I'm pretty sure the shadow would have figured out that Adam was following him and probably would have been as quiet as possible. So again, it's just very stereotypical, written without understanding. But my point is that there is still some representation here, and there's got to be a learning curve, and that's my argument to anybody that I run into that gets upset about either the lack of representation in. Oh, good, buddy. Now stop yelling. So that's my argument for anyone who gets upset about either the lack of representation earlier on in media history or the inaccuracy. I'm like, well, there's got to be a learning curve somewhere, and you can't say that there hasn't been representation. So, like, that's why I'm kind of doing these episodes of the coffee stream, to show that the representation and yes, to show that learning curve.
Lamont, you were up to something before you came here?
Was I, Margot?
Mm-hmm. You're 2 hours late. Now, that's never happened before unless you had an urgent job to do.
All right, darling. The shadow had a call to make.
Oh.
But it wasn't urgent, just routine.
Now, don't try to tell me that, Lamont Cranston. When the shadow makes a call, it's never routine. Who was it?
Adam. The blind man who caused so much havoc in this town before he went to prison 3 years ago.
Oh, I see.
He was released a few days ago. Shadow decided that a well-timed warning might do Adam some good.
See, and this is another good writing, because Margot, when Lamont mentions Adam, Margot doesn't go, I still don't understand how a blind man could have wrought so much. You know what I mean? Like, there was none of that false exposition about blindness. It was just, oh, him. Yeah, he was a big problem. And I like that. Even in this era, we've got, yeah, okay, a blind guy could be a criminal. And yeah, he was a really hard guy to deal with back then. And it's, he was released. We need to keep an eye out. Good writing. Good representation.
I hope it works. As I remember Adam, he was a very evil man.
He still is, Margot.
See? There you go. Right there. There's none of that, I don't understand how a blind guy could blah, blah, blah. Margot is like, I remember him. He was evil. He was a bad guy. I remember him. And Lamont is confirming it. He still is a bad guy. He's still evil. That is accurate representation because, yeah, there are some evil fucking blind people out there. Just like there are evil sighted people and evil wheelchair bound people and evil deaf people. And there are also good, all of those people. So, I mean, like I said, accurate.
Now he
writing.
knows that the shadow is watching him. If he makes one false move, he'll go back to prison.
But didn't George Benson take over his men and his rackets?
Yeah.
Then there's going to be trouble.
That's why the shadow paid Adam a visit.
Yes, so what about Benson?
He's very smart. Weston and I know exactly what he's doing, but we haven't evidence enough to jail him.
Why doesn't the shadow go to work on him?
He's not ready, Margot. Benson has too many hirelings to do the dirty work for him. But let Benson lead with his chin just once.
Oh, excuse me, Lamont. Hello?
Hello, Miss Lane.
Mm.
May I speak with Lamont Cranston, please?
Oh, just a minute. For you, Lamont.
Thanks.
Interesting.
Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Cranston. Are you quite visible now?
Well, who is this?
How impatient you are, my friend.
Who are you?
A poor, helpless, blind man.
Adam.
Yes.
He is. This actor is good. I like this guy. I believe this guy is an evil blind man. I believe that he is using Gus for nothing but a pair of eyes. Like, that is all. Like, I buy this. This is a good acting. I like this guy. He's a good actor.
Yes. Shadow.
What? What did you say?
I called you Shadow. How do you feel now, Mr. Cranston?
I'm afraid you've got the wrong number, Adam. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, but I do. You see, after you left my room tonight, I followed you.
I left your room?
Isn't it strange that I knew exactly where to find you? And that your name, Shadow, is Lamont Cranston?
You knew me as Lamont Cranston before you went to prison, Adam.
But I didn't know you as the Shadow until tonight. How would you like me to make my knowledge public?
It wouldn't do you any good.
It would mean the end of Lamont Cranston.
Perhaps, but not the shadow.
No, my friend. When Cranston dies, the Shadow dies. Think it over, Mr. Cranston, and then meet me at the foot of Pier 19 in half an hour. Goodbye.
Damn, this guy is good. And again, I like the back and forth between these two. They're very good together. I don't much like the British Shadow, but I do like the back and forth between him and Adam. And I do like the way that they wrote Adam. I like, but besides the daredevil nonsense, I like the way that they wrote his character. They've given him, like I said, it's the stereotype here is either innocent, blind guy, or rotten to the core blind guy. I also don't like the music on the Shadow.
A threat to reveal the Shadow's identity. Stay tuned for part 2 of tonight's exciting adventure.
Oh, hurry up.
It is half an hour later, and Lamont Cranston and Margot Lane are moving cautiously through the heavy fog towards the foot of Pier 19.
Lamont, we shouldn't have come. Why didn't you listen to me?
I told you, Margot, I've no alternative.
But if Adam knows you're the Shadow, he'll kill you.
I don't think so.
But why did he ask you to meet him in this forsaken place? Don't you realize there isn't a soul within blocks of here?
He has a plan, Margot.
And of course, here's another Shadow cliche. Shadow is challenged, and he brings Margot along to the dangerous situation. Although I will say that Margot insists a lot, because she... Logan. I'm going to come turn that off now. It takes practice, buddy. You can't yell. Trust me, Mummy gets frustrated when she plays games too. I know. But you can't yell like that. Okay? But yeah, so Margot does insist on coming along a lot. She is no wilting flower, that's for sure.
Just what it is, I don't know yet. Wait a minute.
Is this the place?
No, but this is as far as you go. I want to have this meeting with Adam alone.
Then you're not sure he won't try to kill you?
There's no reason why he should be, Miss Lane.
Adam,
How strange that you who have eyes cannot see, but I who have no eyes can. So you couldn't come alone, Mr. Cranston.
I wouldn't let him.
I didn't know the all-powerful Shadow could be ruled by a woman.
Ruled by a this is great. This is great. I love this. This guy is awesome as a villain.
You know, Mr. Cranston, I could have killed you very easily as you approached me a moment ago.
why didn't you?
Because I have better plans for your future. You're going to restore me to my rightful position in society.
What do you mean?
What the government took away from me 3 years ago when I was jailed, the Shadow will see that I get back, with interest.
Will he? How?
By killing George Benson.
Suppose the Shadow should
He
refuse.
can't. You see, I'm the only one in the world who can say to him, kill, or be killed.
Yeah, do you think that's gonna bother the Shadow?
George Benson.
Who said that?
The Shadow.
How did you get into my house?
That isn't important.
What do you want?
Your life is in danger, Benson. I'm here to warn you.
You warning me?
Ironical, isn't it? But I want to capture
Ironical?
you alive.
Did he just say ironical? That's not a word. Did he just say ironical?
How did you get into my house?
That isn't important.
What do you want?
Your life is in danger, Benson. I'm here to warn you.
You warning me?
Ironical, isn't it?
He did!
But I want to capture you alive, and I will in due time.
Thanks for the information, Shadow. You can go now.
The blind man is free.
Adam? Well, what of it? I read the papers, too.
He hates you enough to kill you, Benson.
He's still blind, isn't he? Let him get within 50 feet of me and he'll be a corpse.
Take my advice and leave town. Disappear.
So that's your game, Shadow. How much did Adam promise you for this job?
I've warned you, Benson.
Wait till the fellas hear about this. The Shadow working for Adam. The Shadow trying to scare me out of town so Adam can take over. Go back to Adam, Shadow, and tell him he's as good as dead right now.
Is he, Benson?
Adam, Gus.
You're not as good as dead, Benson. You're dead.
No, Adam.
Gosh, boss. Right in the chest.
You've committed your last crime, Adam.
Hey, boss. The Shadow's in here with us. We'd better get out of here.
Stay here, you idiot. The Shadow can't hurt us. Can you, Shadow?
You'll pay for this, Adam.
Stay where you are, Shadow. I've got another knife. That's better.
Of course. This is because, Daredevil is here and I can hear things. Ugh.
You're learning to obey, Shadow.
Boss, you mean you can see the Shadow?
Yes, Gus,
Logan.
I can see him. Well, Shadow, you made a poor job of your first big assignment tonight. But I'm not surprised.
The Shadow doesn't kill, not even you.
A tenderness I can't appreciate.
You came here deliberately to kill Benson, didn't you?
Of course. I knew you'd let me down. You've been the Shadow too long.
And I'll be the Shadow long enough to see you hang.
You're talking out of turn, my friend. I'm not quite finished with you. I have another assignment.
Another killing, Adam?
You might call it that. I want you to round up the members of the late George Benson's gang. Call a meeting for midnight tonight and tell them that you and I are taking over.
Of course. This is You have tragic news, unconfirmed. CRP. Oh, well, that's... If it's not confirmed, I wouldn't be walking around saying it, Turk. And, like, not that I wish anyone on CRP, but, I mean, meh.
Margot, the shadow is...
All right, that's it. Excuse me, people. You were told no screaming, my friend. You may go finish. You can go watch Gargoyles with Alex now. Yeah. You were told no screaming, and you are screaming. So turn off the console, please.
I got it.
Are you done screaming?
Yeah.
Okay. It's your last chance. You did it. Good job. Okay. So, Adam wants the Shadow to tell the late George Benson's gang that the Shadow and Adam are working together. Not gonna happen. But this blind guy has got some balls, I have to say. Definitely got some balls.
What do you mean?
I'm driving to police headquarters now to see Commissioner Weston.
Oh, what's that got to do with the shadow?
I'm going to tell him who killed George Benson.
Lamont, no.
I've got to. I can't let that murderer, Adam, escape.
Yes, but what about you?
I can't stop to think about myself now.
Well, then think about the shadow. Adam is only one man, one criminal. Sooner or later, you'll catch up with him.
I'm up to him now, Margot. I can prove that he's a killer.
Yes, but what can he prove, Lamont? He can tell the world who the shadow is. You know what that means.
Yes, Margot. But Adam will commit other crimes, other murders. I can't just let him have his own way just because he knows who the shadow is.
No, but... Oh, I wish I knew what to say. I wish I knew what to do.
Well, here's the police department, Margot. Would you like to go in with me?
Oh, Lamont, isn't there another way?
I don't see any. Let's see the commissioner.
Oh, no. No, let's wait. Perhaps we can think something out.
Believe me, darling, there's no way out.
But we...
Please. Goodbye, Margot.
Lamont. Lamont!
Oh, the poor cat. I stepped on its tail. She was lying there right on the curb alongside the car. It's a good thing I saw her. Wait a minute, Margot. There may be a way out.
Yes, Lamont?
Gus. He saw Adam kill George Benson, too.
But what has Gus to do?
The cat reminded me of Gus. Gus has one weakness. He's mad about cats. Margot, come on. We're going to buy the most beautiful Persian cat we can lay our hands on.
Oh, Lamont. Yes, yes.
All right, Margot. This is it. Come on.
Smart Lamont.
Benny's Hamburger Grill. That's a new way of spelling dive.
Well, I'll wait till I hear
Well,
anything.
Dagmar won't
I'll
mind.
wait
Will you,
till
Dagmar?
something.
I think it's a shame
What's a shame?
to expose that beautiful cat to the worst influences in town. And so soon after she's left the paradise of a pet shop.
She has an appointment with destiny, Margot. Haven't you, Dagmar? Well, see, she agrees.
Oh, this place looks worse on the inside. That smoke.
Margot, you smoke.
Yeah, Dagmar. Here, Dagmar. Don't try to get away from me. Relax, kitty. Nice kitty cat. There. Eh?
Lamont, you don't expect to find Gus in here, do you?
I'd better, Margot. This used to be his favorite night haunt.
Oh, but how can you find anybody? Smoke's thicker than the fog outside.
Now, let me look around for a minute. There he is, at the table in the corner.
What? That big awful
Now,
looking...
remember, dear, we've got to be nice to him.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's not going to be easy.
Now, you wait here with Dagmar. I want to break the ice first. You watch me closely. When I give you a signal, come over.
All right. Oh, Dagmar, if you only knew what an awful future you have.
Oh, Gus.
Huh? You talking to me?
I'm a friend of yours, Gus.
Yeah?
Mind if I sit down?
Just
I'd
what do
say
you
the
want?
same thing,
I'm
Dada.
your pal, and I'd like to help you, Gus.
Leave me alone. I don't need any help.
Now, listen to me.
Get out. Leave me.
You're in trouble, Gus.
Go on. Get out and leave me. Hey, who are you waving your hand to?
That lady,
She's coming over here.
she has a present for you, Gus.
I don't like women. They're always making trouble.
You don't like women, huh? That's interesting, Gus. You don't.
Who told you that?
The boss. He knows. He's smart. Hey, look at that cat.
Hello, Gus.
Oh, that cat. Gosh, beautiful. Can I touch it?
Yes, of course.
Here. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, she likes me. Can I hold it for a minute?
She's all yours, Gus.
Mine? You mean? No.
What's the matter?
Adam wouldn't let me bring her home. He hates cats.
He hates you too, Gus.
Yeah, no. Perhaps I shouldn't like him.
You shouldn't. Do you know where Adam is now?
Home?
No, Gus. He's at police headquarters.
You're lying.
No, I'm not, Gus. He's telling Commissioner Weston that you killed George Benson.
That's a lie.
In a few minutes, every policeman in town will be looking for you, and Adam will go scot-free.
Oh,
Shush.
Lamont, the smarty pants. Give the. Ooh, this is what I like about Lamont. He's a I can honestly tell, like, when I read, Buddy, calm down. When I read, the more modern, mystery novels, like thriller novels, like Agent Pendergast and stuff like that, I can tell that Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child borrowed very heavily from Sherlock Holmes and probably from The Shadow. And I would guess that Walter B. Gibson, the writer of The Shadow, borrowed very heavily from Sherlock. I live by a cat shelter and hear the most miserable motherfuckers on earth.
Saddling me with the blame. Well, I tell you, I didn't kill George Benson. Adam did it. I saw him.
Would you like to tell that to Commissioner Weston?
And how I would. Adam shouldn't have lied. I'm going to tell the commissioner. Adam killed George Benson.
Good.
Is it all right if I take the kitty along?
Of course.
Oh, kitty. Nice kitty.
Well, Margot, it worked.
What worked, Lamont? The shadow may still be revealed.
Perhaps not. I'm going to pay Adam another visit.
Oh, now it's going to be the Shadow versus Adam.
Who's in this room? Who's here? I hear you breathing. Shadow. Well, Shadow, you contact all the members of Benson's gang?
No, Adam, I didn't contact any.
I gave you an assignment. I told you to call a meeting for midnight tonight.
Sorry, Adam, but I had too much to do arranging your execution.
What do you mean?
Gus. He's going to testify against you.
You're lying, Shadow.
He's already spoken to Commissioner Weston. The police will be here any minute.
I don't believe you, Shadow. Gus wouldn't betray me. He couldn't live without me. I'm his brain. But you think you can fool me, frighten me into silence. You overplayed your hand, Shadow.
So you're going to tell the police who I am?
That won't be necessary. Why should I give the underworld the pleasure of killing you?
Don't be a fool, Adam. I can take that knife away from you. I'm right behind you, Adam.
Clever, Shadow, but not clever enough. You threw your voice, but you're still standing 9 feet in front of me. I can hear you. No, don't put your hand in your pocket, Shadow.
Well, Adam, why don't you throw the knife?
Don't put your hand in your pocket. Are you serious?
In time, my friend. Don't be so anxious to die. I'm enjoying this moment too much.
There's not much of it left, Adam. Hear that car? The police are coming.
You weren't lying to me. Gus did tell.
Are you frightened, Adam?
Stand where you are.
It won't be long now.
Don't move.
Where are you going, Adam? As no future for you out there. Only police and a rope.
They'll never take me,
Stay away from that window.
but they'll find you. And while they're shedding bitter tears over Lamont Cranston, I'll be climbing up the fire escape to the roof.
That's not the fire escape window, Adam.
Don't tell me where to find anything, Shadow. I know this room, and I know where your heart is.
But your knife doesn't. Your knife missed my heart by 3 feet. Now get away from that window.
No, I'm not going to hang.
Adam, that's the wrong window.
Sucker! You should have listened to the Shadow. Shadow doesn't lie. When the sighted person, this is something I still have trouble learning. Because sometimes I'm damn sure of shit and I'm wrong. When the sighted person tells you that's not the right window, Adam, they're probably right. I'm just saying. When the sighted person says that's the wrong window, you probably want to listen to them.
Well, Lamont, that's the closest call you've had in a long time.
You might say it's the closest call the Shadow ever had.
But still, the Shadow tried to save Adam's life, didn't he?
I told him there was no fire escape outside that window, but like every egomaniac, he couldn't be told anything.
Yep.
I suppose the sudden fear of being captured must have thrown him off balance. But Lamont, if he was such a marksman with a knife, how did he happen to miss you?
That is simple, Margot. I ducked.
Oh. Well, darling, here's one
ducked.
thing you're not going to duck out of.
What?
I want a cat just like Dagmar.
I want a cat just like Dagmar. So that's that Shadow episode. And like I said, it is nice to see where the blind villain and not a weak-willed individual. Next week, we're gonna actually be watching something. I'm trying to figure out if it's a Perry Mason episode or a Matlock episode. Because I'm trying to find the episode, and I think I'm wrong. I think it's a Matlock episode. I'm trying to find the episode, and we're actually gonna watch it next week if I can find it. There is a Perry Mason episode about a blind person too. That's it. That's the episode we're looking for. Blind Justice. That's the episode. It is a Matlock episode. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to be watching a Matlock episode next week called Blind Justice. And we are going to look at that one and see how that's gone. Murder, She Wrote. That's another good. I'll be looking at another episode. And if I wish that CBS wouldn't hit me, because there's actually a Criminal Minds episode that does blindness pretty well. But it's a CBS property, and CBS will kill my channel if I watch that episode. I'll try to maybe clip, I'll try to see if maybe I can make a quick download it or something and have ask Pink Hollow to help me chop it up into different clips that we can watch. But that might be the best scenario for me to do that. Otherwise, I will get the crap hit out of me. Now, I wonder if Matlock is on Apple TV or if it is on... Let's take a quick look here. You're going to do some research with me. Search Matlock. Oh, Boston Legal's on Matlock, or on Apple TV. That's cool. No Matlock on Apple TV. Okay, let's see. Is it on YouTube? Let's check. Matlock. Blind Justice. Let's see here. What is it? Why are you yelling? You lost again. Oh, you know what? I bet you I could find it. I'll look for it, you guys. We'll watch it. We'll figure out a way to watch it. There was an NCIS episode with a blind girl. Oh, cool. I'll have to look that one up too. I know NCIS is on Paramount Plus. But yeah, well, there's lots of different disability stuff. So we're gonna look at the Matlock episode next week. And then there's going to be, there's one more Shadow episode that I'm going to play for you guys the week after next. And that one's an Orson Welles episode. That one is not about blindness, but it is also about disabilities. And it's pretty cool. So we're out of cheese strings, buddy. Oh, the life of a 4-year-old. It's so hard. Daddy's going to buy some today from the grocery store. The grocery store was closed yesterday. Yes. Okay. The life of a 4-year-old is so hard. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you. Not yet. You're 5 in about a week and a half, buddy. 10 days, actually. 10 days, and then you're 5. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. Please come back for Wednesdays with Skep on Wednesday. And I will be, I really miss MK. So I'm going to be doing a Twitch stream on Thursday afternoon. I'm going to fire up some MK, have some fun. And thank you guys for watching. And don't forget, this Saturday, we are going to do episodes 7 and 8 of Picard because of Easter weekend. We didn't do a Star Trek stream. So episodes 7 and 8 of Picard on Saturday. Don't miss that. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you back here on Wednesday. Bye, guys.